And we're live. Welcome to Failing to Read the News, episode number 14.
Hello, everyone.
I mute myself. We're having a chat with Richo, Cabbage, Reason Vision, Mysterious Unknown Box. And I think that's about it. Yeah.
Hi, Cabbage.
Hey, no time like the present to actually get into the fucking news.
Let's do that.
Oh, we also have Viper as well. Hello, Viper.
We have a Viper.
The
Hello,
cutest
cutie.
women on the internet.
Elevator.
Okay, right, hold on. Shit. Do. Oh, shit. There we go.
Viper, I think you are adorable, so yeah.
Anyway, Theresa May pawned his fourth bid for Brexit deal. So, a fucking 3 attempts of failing this fucking deal, she tries to go for it again. Theresa May and her cabinet are looking for ways to bring a EU withdrawal agreement back to the Commons for a fourth attempt at winning MPs' backing. PM said that she would need an alternative way forward. There's hardly an alternative way forward. It's the same fucking deal you voted twice. Yeah, Viper, we can't just burn May. Probably should have said that. Oh well. After the plan was defeated by 58 votes on Friday, MPs from all parties will test support for other options during a second round of indecisive votes on Monday. However, Conservative Party Chairman Brandon Lewis said the government does not support any of those options. Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn refused to say whether his party would offer an option to remain in the EU during these votes. But it's obviously a choice with a good economic relationship with Europe. The latest vote came on the day the UK was supposed to leave the EU on the 29th of March. But it was postponed to allow Britain to find more time to a Brexit solution. To find a Brexit solution. Well, the solution just seems to be let's just keep going, let's just keep having votes on the same fucking deal that nobody wants and hope it finally goes through. Which it probably won't.
Well, aren't all these deals still making y'all very beholden to the EU with no power?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. It's the same deal every time. She hasn't changed the deal at all. She's just hoping.
At one point, is there going to be a mob with pitch? At what point is there going to be a mob with?
Well, Viper, if you want to come on, there you go.
Torches?
Well, I mean, there's like so many people that want to have a one world government right now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, globalists. Well, that's what the UN is, isn't it?
Yep. A one world nation. They're not going to let you leave unless they have care and control of all of your rights.
I'm back.
Okay.
Welcome back.
I like how you fall for the audio trick every single time.
What?
I like how you fall for the audio trick every single time.
Okay.
No, Viper, we do want you on here. We like you. Trust me, you don't watch these shows enough to know these are fucking awful, so... Anyway. Friday's defeat was the third time the MPs have rejected her withdrawal agreement. The first vote lost by 230 votes, the second vote lost by 149. So was just hoping that because it's less every time that people might actually vote for it this time. Yeah, mysterious unknown box. Yeah, exactly. She is insane by definition. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. The government so far has failed to win over 34 Conservative rebels, including both Remainers as well as Tory Brexiteers. You say the deal still leaves the UK too closely aligned to Europe. Yeah, agreed. You know what they call the EU Europe? There's only 28 countries in the EU. Europe's about 50. Like how they word these things, BBC. Northern Ireland's DUP, which has propped up Mrs May's minority government, also continues to oppose the deal. But a number 10 source inside the Prime Minister would continue to seek support in the Commons and insisted things were going in the right direction.
Yeah, sure they are.
And just sitting on your arse hoping the same fucking deal goes through. That's exactly what you're doing. MPs will hold another set of non-binding votes on various Brexit options in the Commons on Monday. None of MPs' 8 proposed Brexit options secured a majority in the last round of incisive votes on the 27th of March. The others which received the most votes were a customs union, the EU, or a referendum on any deal. I think the best thing we can hope for is we just crash out with absolutely no deal at all. Just hope for the best, really. That's what we can do.
She needs to stop sucking off the fucking Prime Minister of France and Germany's dicks. You know, we just want to go, that's it. Straightforward, leave, that's it. We don't owe them anything. If anything, we've done more for them than they've done for us.
Yeah, I think something like only once in the last 40 odd years the UK has been in the EU. Britain's given more in than it's got out.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, they owe us money, yeah. So anyway, more useless Brexit shit.
And I'm back.
Oh dear.
Just in time, it seems, as well, because I'm so bloody bored of Brexit.
Yeah. Is that what you voted against, is it?
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
Good
Peters
job, Peter.
was a Remainer.
One single vote fucked everybody over in Britain. How does it
Yeah.
feel to know?
Yeah,
Who did it?
just my vote. Just my vote.
Well, and
Which
Drunkles.
ended up being the losing vote anyway.
Right, Drunkle voted to stay.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, dirty Remainers. I said Remainers, not Romany.
What?
She meant Jippos.
See, Viper, I would have gone with let France and Germany burn, but hanging works too.
Anyway, because you expect Uncle to be a Remainer, though. He's a cunt. It was like the less expected. Man who claims supervisor bullied him by farting at him loses compensation claim.
Oh,
Oh,
my
he
God.
lost it? Aw.
I'd have loved to have been in that court. I bet it was a gas.
With Jewish lawyers as well.
Oh, fucking hell, Scotsman.
I bet you somebody lit a fire under his ass.
Oh dear God.
I blame Trump.
Nah, Viper Drunker won't appear.
I blame the Mexican.
I'm a fishing guy. David Holmes claimed his former supervisor would thrush his bum at him and break wind in a sustained campaign of malicious flatulence.
Malicious flatulence.
An Australian man who claims his supervisor bullied him by farting at him several times a day has lost a multi-million-dollar compensation claim. David Hinks claimed his former employer, construction engineer, paid 1.8 million Australian dollars, £900,080 in damages. The engineer alleged his former supervisor, Greg Short, repeatedly broke wind inside the windowless communal office, forcing him to move to another office space.
Wow.
The situation continued, however, as Mr. Short would enter into his new office and fart in his presence.
Oh God, what a troll!
He would fart behind me and walk away. He would do this 5 or 6 times a day. Mr. Hinks said,
I mean,
Hey.
that would be pretty annoying, but you know. Really?
who was that?
I believe that was sorry, Trucker. Wow, really?
No, not really. That was the whole hold your hand against your mouth and blow thing.
Shall we rename you Trumpkin Trucker?
Beans, the magical fruit.
He thrust his bum at me while he was at work.
The more detail,
How have you not heard that
the
before?
more you hear
Peter?
about this story, the more ridiculous it gets.
I'll be right back.
Viper says, well, you might need a new nose. You never know. He claimed Mr. Short's actions were intended to get rid of him and said he suffered psychological damage. I quite previously heard that the complaint had called his boss Mr. Stinky and sprayed deodorant at him. The state of Victoria's Court of Appeal upheld previous rulings against the fucknose and said Ricky Windick colleagues did not necessarily amount to bullying. Mr. Greenfunder says, I'm also quite positive to the phrase, I will shank you with my ass breath.
I gotta keep that one.
Oh my fucking giddy ass.
What an ass.
Yeah, very smelly ass. Mr. Haynes claimed that his employer had bullied him by firing him in 2009, but said that the global economic downturn that year was responsible for the termination of his employment.
Right, okay. So,
Or termination his employment, as the Mirror likes to do it. Good day there, Mirror. Good one. What were you going to say?
don't forget, it's the Mirror. English isn't its first language. Oh, wait.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think English is Brett or Tom's first language either. Yeah, the former engineer said he will now appeal the ruling to Australia's High Court. Fucking hell, man. Really just wants his money, doesn't he?
He's just making this so much worse for himself. Kicking up a stink like this.
Boots. Let's get a new story chat amongst yourselves. Why not? Just leave dead air going. Okay,
Remember, if you're gonna fart in public, do it in your own office.
Yeah.
Man arrested for fighting with himself, pulling down his pants out New Jersey Wawa, South Jersey Wawa. I assume that's the name of a restaurant in America.
I'm unsure.
Little leg
Alright,
carver.
you're fighting with yourself. Why the fuck not?
Little Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, A South Jersey man was arrested on Tuesday after police say he was fighting with himself, exposed his genitals in a Little Egg Harbor township in Wawa. Say they were called to the Mystic Islands, Wawa, at 9 p.m. after the male was acting suspiciously. And witnesses say the 37-year-old Jason Kramer was under the influence of something after speaking with him. Kramer was sent on his way and said he had made arrangements for transportation home. About 15 minutes later, police were called back to the Wawa after witnesses say Kramer began fighting with himself. Outside the front of the store, you mean? Reportedly punching himself in the face and scratching his eyes. The witnesses told police that Kramer had pulled down his pants, exposed and grabbed his genitals and began yelling obscenities at customers. Kramer was charged and was arrested and charged with lewdness. He was released from Chanford home, pending a future court date. Yes, I know what you're going to say, Mysterious Unknown Box. All hail Blue Whale. Got to before you did.
I would never understand these people once I live.
Okay.
Do.
Gonna leave there while I fucking...
Yeah.
Well, you don't if you like. I will prepare news stories to talk in between while you look up your news stories.
I have returned.
Welcome
He's
back.
back.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
And I
Blue
just-
Whale will be unto his name.
And I just bought something with I bought something just specifically just to piss Britt off.
Well,
What?
Let's see here. See if my camera will recognize it. Oh, hold on.
might just present you.
There you go, Britt.
Oh, I want it!
Wait, is that
It's a coffee Red Bull.
It is
Oh, sorry, coffee Monster.
Coffee monster.
what's the point? Just buy a coffee.
Yeah, iced coffee, Monster Energy drink. It is something I definitely should not have.
We are
Yeah,
not
but why not?
sponsored by
You know
Monster, by the way.
You do remember the last story about the bloke's tongue who's cradled away because of the energy drinks, right?
Yes, we do. I read it.
Yes. I was
Yeah,
talking-
Yeah, but this is the first energy drink I've had in over a month, so
Yeah, but it's still bad, especially bad if you have diabetes.
Mm.
that's the part that's going to get me. But
Yeah.
it's pretty light.
Glasgow dog owners issues warning after push eats food laced with antifreeze on golf course.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Dog owner Ross Logan was furious after his dog was poisoned by food left in Knightswood Golf Course. Yeah, I think Mysterious Unknown Box, I think you're the only one here now. Seems tired already, it's only 19 minutes in. Well. A dog owner has warned others to keep clear of Glasgow Golf Course after his pet was poisoned with antifreeze.
Poor dog.
Exactly, Viper. No one knows puppers. G to gas. Big G to gas. Gas this cunt.
I just tried to type in the chat on the Hangout.
Right.
Okay, no worries,
Become
Viper.
special.
Ross Logan has warned other dog owners that his dog had eaten some food on Knightswood Golf Course that covered an antifreeze. We know that. After eating the food, the dog was taken to a vet school where she was placed on a drip. She is now recovering at home and said it was very lucky that the poisoning was dealt with quickly. Yeah, you need the Jewish shower. That's what you need. You need a Jewish shower. Jewish shower for that guy. Nice big World War II Jewish shower, that's what you need. I'm digging myself a deeper hole here, aren't I?
Yes, you are. You're going to be arrested by the end of the stream.
Don't forget, if you do want to donate to the Get Scotsman Out of Jail Fund, it's streamlabs.com/opinionated Scotsman.
Yeah, Ross took the Facebook to say some dirty rat bastard poisoned my dog. Fanny freezing laced food in Nightwood Golf Course. Early this morning. Keep your dogs away from there, people. Some right nasty evil people out there.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the police. Whoop, whoop, it's the sound of the police.
I've already said I use drunken uncles of Harrier. If he hasn't been arrested yet, I should be fine.
Yeah, drunken uncle's a good yardstick for the whole 7 years thing, yeah. When he gets arrested, we're all fucked.
First Amendment, bitches.
Although I might end up like
Don't
Duncan,
go
I might
waving
grow.
your First Amendment in our face, trucker.
I'm feeling serious on unbox for showing the Streamlabs. People took to social media to share and comment on the post. So far, it has gathered more than 540 shares and 200 comments. Furious locals condemn the poisoning as cruel. Bob Doug said, I despair at how cruel people can be. What do you get out of this? Sarah Adam was equally astonished and I really don't understand how anyone could be capable of this sort of thing. It's just people commenting anyway. That guy's a fucking cunt. If it is a guy, it could be a woman, I don't know. Either way. Gas them, give them a Hitler style shower, that's what they need.
Are you ready for another dog-related story?
Yeah,
No dog dies or gets actually hurt in this story. But on the 28th of August last year, a dog walker found his pet chewing a World War II hand grenade it had picked up in Plymouth. Ordnance disposal carried out a controlled explosion, and on the 30th of October, Debbie Bentley, 62, kicked a ball partly buried in leaves at a wood in Watford, thinking her dog could play with it. When her husband picked it up, he realised it was a grenade. Again, Ordnance disposal dealt with the Mills bomb deployed in World War I trenches.
Uh-huh.
Basically, people are finding hand grenades whilst walking their dogs.
That's cool. I guess you don't see that every day.
No. On the 7th of October. On the 7th of October last year, an English bulldog bit the genitals clean off a 22-year-old man during a party in Haddington, East Lothian, on Scotland's east coast. The wedding tackle may have been eaten by the dog, which was covered in the victim's blood. The unnamed man was put into an induced coma in Edinburgh.
What was he doing with the dog for the dog to have access to his bare genitalia to bite it off?
It doesn't say.
I have another question. Does he now identify as a woman?
No, but
Do
I like
what?
that story. It's the dog's bollocks.
Well, it is now.
Well, yeah. Not dog related, but I do like this story. No, was he playing helicopter? I don't know, Viper. Not dog related, but I do like this story. Simon Jones, 38, queued for 15 minutes in a County Durham NatWest Bank branch on a hot spring day, wearing a hoodie, latex gloves, face mask and shades whilst carrying a bottle of Febreze and a hold-all. Fearing he had a skin condition, the bank manager asked whether or not whether she could help him. No, he said. Reaching the counter, he told the cashier he had acid and a bomb before forcing her to place 370 quid in his bag. He was later caught and jailed for 40 months. So this guy queued up, essentially, to rob a bank. Queued up for 15 minutes as well. I won't wait in a bank queue for more than 5 minutes without getting frustrated and walking out.
Oh, God, you took determination.
I don't know where Scotsman's gone. That's why I was reading more of those
He's
stories. I'd spotted he disappeared. Is he
Scotty
back?
has returned.
The fucking internet decided to die on me midstream.
Ah, right. Well, welcome back, Scotsman.
Welcome back.
Jeez. Have you finished the article, have you?
Yeah, they're only short articles. They're the sidelines in this month's 14 Times. Well, last month's now. The new one came out the other day.
I swear I'm going to strangle the fucking person who always talk.
You're willing to travel all the way to bloody India? I assume that's where the owner works. It's where all the fucking call centres are.
Yeah, Scottish internet sucks. And yeah, Fishing Guy did hear about the Mick Jagger cancelling his tour. Well, postponing his tour, at least to the US and Canada. Anyway. Yes, fuck off. I know I'm a fucking...
Anywho, how's the chat doing? Is everybody okay? Anyone?
Yeah, give them time to catch up at least. I mean, my internet's terrible. The delay will be awful.
Yeah.
Bloke looks under his bed in the middle of the night to find 8-foot crocodile.
Wow.
Please tell me that's in Australia because I was going.
India.
Is it India?
Yeah, it was India.
You know, you have to watch. You know, when you put your shoes on in India, you have to watch out because the baby cobras. Apparently, they're like dark shoes.
Okay, see you later, Fishing Guy.
Bye, Fishing Guy.
Is my girl still here?
I'm here.
Your mum told you there was no monsters under the bed. Well, it turns out she's wrong. A farmer in the Indian state of Foreign woke up in the middle of the night earlier this week to discover an 8-foot crocodile chilling under his bunk. The croc, a pregnant female, appears to have crawled 500 meters from the nearby river to find a quiet spot to lay by to lay her eggs. Foreign Palmer, a farmer from Foreign, was taken by the sound of dogs barking at 1:30 in the morning. It made him look under his bed when he came face to face with a mother croc.
Mother crocker.
Yes, Tom, this stream finally has a schedule.
Better than a possum.
He raced out of his house to call neighbours for help. Forest department staff arrived at the scene an hour later and persuaded the reptile to crawl into the cage.
What did he say? Come on, you know you want to go in the cage.
See, that's why you need Steve Irwin back. Yeah, bring back Steve Irwin.
We need Magog. You'll bring him back.
Yeah.
Well, isn't
I wonder if
Steve
Ghastly
Irwin's
can do a
daughter
few
doing the
favours.
same thing now?
I wonder if Ghastly can pull a few strings and bring to see Steve Irwin back. There's an idea.
That's Ghastly if he wants.
Yeah, should have asked him that when he was on here. Oh well. Anyway. She was safely transported to the nearby Foreign Lake, which is said to be home to 150 crocs, and released. Foreign Patel, head of the village, said since it is their nesting season, it would have ventured out to lay eggs. On another day, I would have rescued the croc myself, but since she was pregnant, I had to handle the situation with care. I don't know. Yes, Tom, Foreign Lake. Foreign, a wildlife volunteer from Deja Foreign, from the Foundation, said we had to wait nearby for an hour for the Forest Department officials to provide us the cage. We safely rescued and released the crowd within 15 or 20 minutes. It is rare, but not an unprecedented event. A man in the state of Orissa had a similar experience back in 2017. Reiju Foreign has been logging on crocodile attacks on humans for several years. But it wasn't even an attack. He just sort of snuck into the bedroom and then got rescued. He said the numbers seem to be increasing. Foreign said, "I've been collecting crocodile attacks in Foreign since 1960.
Wow. I'm just looking at the related articles. Alligators given party drug ketamine and made to wear headphones in a bizarre experiment.
I'll wait till this article's finished then. Tom of Gold City. Trouble is, I don't have another screen. I have the chat right beside it so I can read the chat while I'm reading the articles as well. So yeah, that's why I do that. Yeah, anyway, Peter, read your story then.
Well, no, it was on your screen.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was in the related articles.
Fucking hell.
That's why I mentioned it. I wasn't trying to butt in with a story of my own. I was just saying, have you seen the related article?
100% professional all the time, guys, right?
Yeah, we're the most professional team on the internet. This is probably the second least professional team on the internet behind Blind Girls one.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, the comments in the chat from your stream last night they really fucking enjoyed that.
Apparently, we have to argue more.
Yeah. Everyone loves a shit show.
Let's see. Well, yeah, that's Street Fighter, but at least I started on time.
Damn it, Viper.
How late did Sinatra end up being last night? I was
15 minutes.
Yeah, all right. I was on Foxy's stream, so I couldn't really tell. But wow.
I wasn't going to go, yeah, I was just saying, Ghostwood didn't start on time. I did. Inmates at UK's largest prison allowed to lock and unlock their own cells. Because that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, nobody would try to escape, you know what I mean?
Inmates of the largest UK prison have been given the ability to lock and unlock their cells along with requesting privacy. All male HMP prison Burquin, located in Wales, is the largest prison controlled under the Ministry of Justice. Of course, it's in fucking Wales. It's always in Wales, isn't it?
It'll all end in tears. Sorry, did I say tears? I meant tears. Anal tears.
Oh, no.
Failing at being online for the stream. Oh, come on. Really? Really, Reason Vision? You're gonna... Fuck you, Reason Vision. Not my fault why internet sucks. And they cannot be trusted to open conditions yet. Yeah, they are likely to try and escape. These are control. Well, you let them unlock and unlock their own cells. Of course, they're going to fucking escape eventually.
Well, no. To be fair, right. I don't know about escapes because they're giving them the keys to their cells, not the prison doors.
Yeah, but if every single inmate opens up their cell door at the exact same time,
yeah.
What did the guards get to do about that?
Then that will cause a tsunami, will it?
Probably. A very, very angry people.
I mean, it's Wales. The guards are probably sheep, so I think you're, yeah. She will get raped, and then they'll just be that'll be the end of that. Bees will control their cells and are locked at the level of personal time. This makes them uncomfortable. Officers will also have to knock for active permission before entering. Well, that's also a bad idea, isn't it?
Yeah, and why do inmates have to be comfortable again? Isn't that the point? Is they're not comfortable?
Yeah, I was going to say, they're in fucking prison. Fuck their comfort.
Exactly.
Or they're going to start giving them friggin' memory foam mattresses and, some duvet blankets, maybe a feather pillow.
Golden toilet roll.
Yeah, it's 3-ply.
Hey, Tom,
Once a
Wales
week,
is the
the
only
time
part of the
after
UK.
Arch.
Tom, Wales is the only part of the UK worse than England, so yeah, they're gonna get slagged off. Anyway,
Yeah.
the new privacy policy is an attempt to create a healthier environment for the prisoners, mentally and physically.
Yeah, until someone makes somebody else their bitch.
If they've got the keys to their cell doors, it'll be the guards they're making their bitch.
They're not talking about how they have free access to roam of the prison. They will only have access to the common room that cells are connected to. Yeah, but still, though, I don't think it is a common room. I think they actually have the keys to their own cell.
Yeah, and go to a common room? Wouldn't that just mean more shankings?
Well, I think most prisons do have common rooms and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they're monitored. I mean, imagine, late at night, someone gets up and is like, I think I need a little privacy, and just goes in there and just fucking ass rapes somebody else sitting there reading. Like, I feel like this is just a bad idea.
It does sound like a bad idea. Also, like, someone could just get beaten up, get locked in their own cell, and then nobody could do anything about it because they've got the keys.
Yeah. Are they going to extend this courtesy to solitary confinement too? Like, would you like a nice book to read too? How about, some chocolate?
Would you like a TV as well? Maybe an Xbox?
Yeah, because, they got to be comfortable.
Apparently they get that in some prisons in the UK as well, like Xboxes and stuff like that.
Taxpayer funded.
Yeah, but right. So, to be fair, I can see there being an argument for that. But have an Xbox. Have an Xbox. But the only game available are anime games.
I mean, if you invented, like, say, okay, fair enough if you're in there for like fucking hate speech laws because they're bullshit. But if you actually did a serious crime, you shouldn't get a fucking Xbox. Crimes that shouldn't be crimes, fair enough, yeah. Why does it seem that they...
Make it so the only games they can play are licensed SpongeBob SquarePants games or something.
Actually, Viper, that probably is what it is, actually. Probably is just so they can fucking sit around and do nothing all day. Observation 11 from Gerwing supports the concept that giving people custody control over their space also results in them taking care of their space. The MOJ reported alongside the Institute of British Architects. There are limits on the freedom of the prisoners, though a dual lock system controlled by officers. So cells will be locked during the night. Well, at least they'll be locked during the night then. So they can't just escape whenever they feel like it. So that'll stop.
Oh, can't go because other people being encouraged.
So that'll stop what they wanted then. The Victims' Rights Campaign has spoken out against these relaxed measures, acknowledging the significant cost of an error.
Okay.
Giving them their own keys and knocking first, it gives inmates who are devious the opportunity to hide illicit contraband, like phones or drugs. Harry Fletcher, director of the campaign, told the Telegraph he agreed. The new prison rules result in the effect of a £340 million renovation to the UK jail, granted to the facility for the purpose of creating a more domestic environment. Well, it's not supposed to be a fucking domestic environment, it's supposed to be a punishment. Prison is supposed to be bad so that when you go out, you realise that being outside the prison is better. And the prison is shit. If you make prison better than your own fucking home, why would anyone ever leave? There's no point.
I mean, that just encourage people to
Yeah,
do
pretty
it
much.
again, just to get back to prison because, it's easier.
Yeah, you get 3 square meals a day, you get fucking Xboxes and stuff.
In America, you get cable TV.
Don't touch my TiVo.
Yes, Alamo, fright power.
Fucking ridiculous.
Additional rules inside the prison include referring to cells as rooms and prisoners as men. Being given the possibility to personalise their own environments for a wide range of benefits.
All right.
Not where to hide a body.
For the health and well-being of people in custody.
Fuck their well-being. They broke the law.
Exactly. Allowing men in custody to control their atmospheric conditions can alleviate negative well-being, impacts on poor atmospheric conditions, and generate a sense of self-efficiency.
Again, or where to hide the body.
So do you go into the expensive prison if you get caught wanking without your license? There's only 2 days to find out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know what I found out the other day as well? Google already blocks Pornhub.
They do?
Yeah, they do.
That reminds me, I need to do another dump into Peter's Discord.
That sounded so wrong.
Or did
Scotsman,
it?
no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. It blocked it for me.
I would screen share to prove, but think about it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Wait a minute.
I hate my life.
What's wrong?
See, look. See?
Try it as one word.
Nope. It doesn't work.
Maybe that's more to do with your company review than the actual web page.
Oh, of course, TalkTalk will fuck it up again then, man. Fucking... No, because it works on DuckDuckGo, so it must be Google.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just about to screen share.
What for?
Well, you'll see, won't you?
Alright then. Right, but I thought it was the 1st of April, the porn license thing.
There you go.
What? How does it work for you, not me?
I don't know.
Fucking... Welcome to my show. We check see if Pornhub works. Yeah, Blanco, I think we just delved even lower than your stream goes.
Wow. That you know what, that is
Yeah,
a
so they're
skill.
comparing porn sites.
That is a serious skill, my friend.
Join us next week, where we'll be checking if X-Hamster works.
X-Hamster doesn't work either.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. See?
What are we doing with our lives?
Just go straight to the
We are-
site.
Yeah, we are checking which porn websites Google will search. Screen sharing again, guys.
Right. Right. Anyway, speaking of genitalia, mums
know,
tend to make.
It's nuts, isn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, my perverted boy.
You're rolling badly. And this is serious this time, not fake. Mums attempt to make giraffe Easter bonnet for son results in penis hat. Luckily, they managed to rescue the X-rated design. It may only seem like yesterday that you took Christmas decorations down, but once again, time prepares to get arts and crafty. With Easter just around the corner, many mums and dads will be helping their little ones
And balls.
put together an Easter bonnet. A sweet, wholesome, and family-friendly bonnet. But there is no doubt. That was no doubt the sort of thing blogger Mrs. Mumbastic, I hate you already, was after for her son, who wanted the giraffe design for his hat.
Something tells me Mrs. Mombastic isn't her real name. Just a hunch.
Yeah. Fucking hell, Greenfather, I'm not just going to spend the whole fucking stream Googling porn sites.
Why not?
But not before they accidentally created a monster. I told my son he could do whatever he wanted. I was so full of hope. So full of shit up. My husband tried to put off the idea. Easter egg. An Easter egg on top of that nest would be far more sensible. Two bonnets in the bin, a lot of paper mache, glue, gaffer tape. With many other failed attempts later, my son and I came up with this. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the penis bonnet.
Oh my god. Okay, let me get it straight. A mother and a son.
Worthy of a Japanese festival.
A mother and a son made a penis.
Well, a load of
Yes, they
old
did.
cock.
Mother, dickhead.
Yes, dickhead.
Yeah, literal dickhead.
Well, it's a hobby, I suppose.
Fucking hell, Tom. Streaming is got his break from searching porn sites. Let him be. Yeah, he does even have the veins.
Really?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
That's
please
your only
don't.
criticism?
It does. It genuinely has the veins of the penis, though. It's quite big as well. I'd be happy if I had a dick that size.
Look at her face, though. Look at her face to the dick. She's like, ew, what am I wearing? I'm wearing my son's penis and a hat.
My husband laughed, I cried, but most importantly, my son was incredibly proud of our hard work. And his favorite part was the giraffe's neck.
Hard work.
My son was proud of the hard work. It's a load of bollocks, man.
No, it's a penis.
Penis bonnet quickly had others crying with laughter. Is the bonnet for sale? Does it come with batteries? One innocently asked. You can always reuse it for a hen party, another added, which is actually not a bad idea. Fair enough then.
I'm starting to notice a bit of a theme about your streams of late, Scotsman.
Well, there's the penis.
Yeah.
We had like two penis. We had the Japanese penis story and the penis story. That's all. That's the only penis stories you've ever had.
For now. Okay.
Anyway. Blanca, you doing a stream later? Have you cancelled that?
I'm doing a stream later. Gotta keep going.
Yeah.
The stream must go on.
The stream must go on.
Callista's Fog kicked Cat to death on an unspeakably cruel attack after it scratched him. Doesn't know what to do to gas. That's this
Yeah,
guy
man.
as well.
Do not hurt cats. That is so mean.
Yeah,
This
you
is why I
don't.
hate people.
You do not go after cats or dogs. Cats or dogs, they're off limits.
Hamsters, however, kill them.
Seagulls and spiders and fucking all that kind of thing. You can kill them, yeah. Fuck them.
I punted a hamster off a balcony once, so you know.
You did
Evil
what?
cunt.
It was dead.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I was on the 8th floor of an apartment, and I didn't know what to do because this is a particularly fat hamster. So I couldn't just flush it down the toilet, and it died. And I'm like, what do I do with this hamster?
I'm not putting a box and bury it in the back garden. I don't know.
You
Bury,
can't bury it when it's an apartment building. You're not allowed
bury it
to.
in a park or something. I don't know.
I think the wildest thing I've ever seen done with a hamster. Somebody actually gave it a Viking funeral. They made a little boat out of paper, set it on fire.
You could have gone Fred and Rose West on it and buried it in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. But I
Yeah,
figured
Viper.
it
Where can I find
go
this
back
fog
to
so I can
nature.
burn him and torture him slowly?
Yeah, just
I'll find it later.
go to nature. Fly, little hamster, fly.
You should put him in a shoebox and then just plug him up a hole in the park and just put him in there or something. I don't know.
Just got
Well, I
an image
thought
of
it was
someone
a good
driving
idea.
past, and just the windscreen gets hit with a dead hamster.
I suppose the stray cat probably ate the hamster. But the hamster would have got eaten probably.
Well,
Well, stray cat or something would have eaten
it
it.
was dead, and I mean, I thought it was a good idea until the next morning they turned on the lawnmower, and I'm like, oh.
And seconds before the lawnmower hit it, you realised it might not have been as dead as you thought.
Oh, it was dead. It was so dead.
Well, I imagine he would have been dead after he got flung off.
Hit by it.
Flung off an 8-story building and mangled in a
Yeah,
lawnmower.
it was an 8-story building, and I mean, like, my mom had a hamster, and then she got a Jack Russell, and that's a hunting dog. And
Actually, Jack
I
Russell.
don't know how the Jack Russell did it.
Jack Russell's a tiny though.
Jack
They're
Russell.
tiny, but they're terriers.
Jack Russells are meant to dig down in the ground after animals and go down into little, like rabbit holes.
Exactly. So when I heard the squeak of that hamster, well, that hamster was good. And, you know, my mom was not home yet. And I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And it was kind of like dark outside. And I was like, okay, her hamster's dead. I got to get her a new one. But what do I do with this one? And I just turned on Hawaii 5.0 and I punted it over the balcony and said, salutations,
You
dude.
did it to a soundtrack.
Pretty much.
Well, you
And
know
then
what?
fucker flew.
It's better. It's better that it was Hawaii 5.0 than the hamster dance song.
Yeah, it just flew, and then all of a sudden the lawnmower turned on. I'm like, wait, they're cutting the grass today?
Note to self: don't buy blind girl a
And I went to
hamster.
the store. Yeah, well, and then I went to the store, and I got my mom a new one before she noticed.
Hello, Rose Zimmer. Have a wrench. Right. Anyway, Paul Edward Patton, or Payton, or whatever the fuck you call this absolute fucking cunt name, he made a kick in the animal 3 times after it scratched his hands with his leg and hand.
Probably deserved it.
You're supposed to be Canadian. You're supposed to be nice. You
No,
Wait,
I meant
wait.
the dude that kicked the cat. Like, he deserved getting scratched, not the cat.
oh,
But
what
I
do you
mean,
say?
cats are kind of assholes sometimes, and they do scratch things. You should be aware before you get a cat. They can be assholes.
Yeah, I know. I have a cat.
Yeah, there you go. So you know that sometimes that motherfucker, sometimes you just want to teach it to fly, but you just,
I wouldn't fucking
Don't-
kill it though.
no, obviously not. But I mean,
Just have
you
to
know,
fuck off.
like, cats are assholes, but you gotta take it because you got the cat. Don't worry, Chloe, I'm not talking about you.
Please just fucking cruelly
Oh,
kick
so-
the cat. What you gonna say?
No, it was unrelated.
Let's just fucking cruelly kick the cat to death after it scratched him. Paul Edward Patton killed the young animal, called Brody, after he booted him 3 times according to the Wales Online. Fucking some Wales again. See, this is why Wales is worse in England.
Because they're cat kickers?
Yeah, they go after cats.
Fucking cat booters?
And they let the prisoners go free, pretty much.
Well, it's a kind of a pet in prison. They're going to beat it or fuck it.
They do, but they're pets in a different sense.
Yes, Viper, please burn Wales. Why?
And don't forget to jerk off while you're doing it.
Yeah, but see, there's some boss. I think Gordon's saying here is you wouldn't be at a place Gordon's saying here, to be honest.
Yeah, like I said, go ahead and burn Wales. Just don't forget to jerk off while you're doing it.
And just watch the whole country of Wales burn. Hopefully it grazes some of England while it's at it as well.
Hey.
Scotland will be completely safe.
Careful though, because if that fire gets out of control, I'll just remind you, I'm in Birmingham, which isn't too far from Wales.
Now, I might just graze Chester, maybe Liverpool a wee bit, but you'll be fine.
Shropshire's fucked.
Chester's definitely fucked, I know that much. Bristol may be fucked as well, but you can live with that, surely. You know, Bristol's lefty anyway.
Bristol.
They're Corbynites anyway, you can live without that. They're Yeah, the 43-year-old had been scratched in his hands and legs before launching the totally unnecessary and unspeakably cruel attack. He was then reported to the RSPCA. A post-mortem examination was carried out on the cat's body. However, a pattern of Welsh in Wales, does jail and is ended a 10-week custodial sentence for a year after admitting to cause the cat to suffer unnecessarily. Why the fuck is this cunt not in jail?
Because it wasn't a person?
Should still be in jail, though.
I agree.
Yeah. All the more reason to fan the flames towards Birmingham.
What?
That's Viper said that, not me.
Yeah.
Viper! I thought you were my pal. Bitch.
No, I think you called her cute too much. That might be why.
I don't call her cute all the time.
That's
You?
because she is cute.
See? See? And I'm getting blamed. Funny.
And he was also handed a decade-long ban on keeping animals and was ordered to pay £3,500 in costs and a total of £115 victim surcharge. The RSPCA told Inspector Jenny Anderson said this poor young cat was subject to totally unspeakably cruel act, causing injuries to such extent that it suffered such an untimely death. Being scratched by a cat does happen, and reacting in this way is totally unacceptable. And will discuss with the vast majority of cat owners across North Wales and beyond. Postmortem revealed injuries which caused the poor cat's plight. It's horrible to imagine what Brody went through in those final moments. Yeah, let's just gas this cunt.
I know what the cat was thinking in his final moments. I should have had some more tuna.
I shouldn't live in Wales, that's what I should be thinking.
That too.
Can we get a fuck Wales in the chat, please?
That or, I should have...
We don't endorse bestiality, so no.
Yeah, catch it and just clot him in the balls.
Not the blue whales, though. The whale's the country, not Wales the animal. I'm going to make that distinction. Because whales with a H they can stay in the ale then. Easter eggs are feeling obesity crisis because shops sell them too early. Don't fucking buy them then.
Yeah. and they're just fucking Easter eggs. They're just a chocolate egg with something, usually like the ones there, a little packet of buttons or packet of Smarties in them.
They sell chocolate every single. They sell chocolate year round. I mean,
Exactly.
all of a sudden, just because it's fucking Easter, they're blaming Easter.
Fuck you,
I love
Christians.
Kinder Eggs.
It's just because you eat chocolate like once a year doesn't mean you're going to come obese. Because you eat chocolate every other fucking time of the year as well. Shops are being urged to stop putting Easter eggs on so early. That's Health warning for our customers already eating a whole one. Well, I seen them on sale in like January, so eating a whole fucking Easter egg from now until January until now is not that fucking bad, to be honest. Really, if you ask me, one fucking bit of chocolate in like what 3 months? Really, I mean. Harry said increasingly aggressive sales tax are fueling the global obesity crisis and leaving parents at the mercy of pesky power from months on end. Royal Society of Public Health found that more than 3 weeks ago to Easter, 50% of the public had already bought at least one chocolate-themed egg. Well, that's not that bad then, is it really? Come on. I think they're way overreacting here.
Oh, yeah.
Stop buying up all the goddamn chocolate.
Had you eaten like fucking 20 Easter eggs, I could understand, but one in like the space of like 4 months is not that bad.
How is this even an article? Stop buying all of her chocolate. Isn't that the goal of sales? Is to, I don't know, buy it? Shouldn't they be overjoyed that people are just, buying a bunch of Easter stuff? Shouldn't they just order more?
Arms killer's right. Kids are getting fat because parents aren't parenting. It's not the chocolate's fault.
Exactly, yeah. The time I go say it says the more expensive chocolate per gram. Surely that's a better way of keeping flies away. Exactly.
Although I will say, kids can be sneaky. My 1-year-old son, when he was 1 year old, back around Christmas, he got a 1 pound Santa Claus, and he found it and decided to eat the whole thing in one sitting.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, Jesus!
Before we even knew it.
It must have been bouncing up the walls then.
Actually, my son is quite hyper anyway, so you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like when my 2-year-old drank my coffee. That was terrible.
Been there, done that.
Terrible, isn't
My
it?
wife was so pissed at me that day. It wasn't too bad.
Maybe not.
No, we would stop at the store. I bought one of those iced coffees in a bottle. My wife says, "Make sure to hold the bottle when you give that to him." Okay. So I gave it to him, and I started laughing. She says, "What are you laughing at? You realize this is coffee, right?" You did what?
Yeah, you are so mean to your wife. That is terrible.
Yeah, I seem like.
Oh no, we were on our.
Cruel. That is cruelty.
Yeah, well, his wife is here, isn't she? Isn't that wasn't it your wife that just appeared in the chat earlier?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I thought it was her. After you said,
say
like,
hello. Yeah, say hello, my love. If you're still here, say hello.
That is cruel and unusual punishment to your wife. You should feel ashamed of yourself.
Why? We were on our way.
Child, any kind of coffee. That is cruel and unusual punishment. That is.
Well, we were on our way to an indoor playground, so he had plenty of chance to burn it off.
And I didn't do the same. I went for a big dump, and my son took my coffee.
Well, you should have drank the coffee before you had a shit then.
Right? I learned. I did learn.
For us,
Oh my God, we have motion.
more than 3/4 of the public think supermarkets are selling Easter confectionery too early. Well, yeah, I would agree with that. Because I mean, it was literally like 2 days after Christmas they started selling Easter eggs. Like that's a bit ridiculous. But still, you could also.
I think, fuck it. You know, why not? Why not have Easter eggs available all year round?
Yeah, but they were still selling Easter eggs when they still had like fucking advent calendars and fucking selection boxes.
But right, there's nothing. Apart from the whole egg idea. There's nothing intrinsic about a chocolate egg that makes it specific to just Easter. I think chocolate eggs should be available all year round. It's a good. I think it'd be.
You know, technically, Kinder eggs are available all
Exactly.
year round, and they're eggs.
Exactly, Kinder eggs are. Cream eggs are.
I mean, I'm a capitalist. I don't have a problem with being sold year round. I just think it's a bit early.
Oh God, those cream eggs.
In my personal opinion.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
God, I love those cream-filled eggs. Ah, they're so good.
Yeah, yeah. I quite like a nice cream egg.
And in Scotland, we deep fry them.
They're my Achilles heel, they are.
More than 3/4 of the public, and more than 2/3 of the public surveyed say, I think retailers use holidays or special occasions to advertise too much such unhealthy food. 38% claiming that the diet is less healthy than normal in supermarkets for seasonal products. Well, I'm Scottish, so my diet's healthy all year round. Yeah.
Green Thunder
Yeah,
in
but
the
I
chat
don't
says,
think
I can't. Go on.
I don't think seasonal products is the reason why your diet is shit. I mean, if you are such a dumb fuck that simple advertising will make you eat unhealthy, then there's no helping you, son. Just go shoot yourself now. Like, they didn't force you to buy it, so like, you know, there's I can't help you, son. Like, you're fucked. Just go hang yourself now, because you're not gonna lose any weight ever.
I can understand kids maybe, but not adults. Come on, you shouldn't be suckered in by that shit.
Exactly.
And even at that, just parent your kids better.
I remember this one. Well, there's this one specific episode because I remember because my dad would watch Dr. Phil all the time with a big bag of raspberries. Well, the raspberry candies because he's dumb. And he was sitting there, and there's this mom, and she's like, "My daughter, she's so fat, and I need her to start eating healthy, but she sneaks downstairs into the fridge when I'm sleeping, and she steals all the food." And he's like, "Okay, I have a solution for you. Don't fucking buy it. You can't eat what you don't buy."
Or put a lock on the fridge.
But how is that going to stop her? And we're just sitting there like, how is this not a common sense thing? If it's not in the fridge, she can't sneaky eat it? Like, Jesus.
Or put a lock on the fridge.
Yeah, or just don't fucking buy it. Like,
Hello, little nigga.
Hi, little nigga.
Hey, nigga.
Mother. Well, 50% of parents say their child has been tempted by Easter-themed treats near displayed in their checkouts. Well, that would happen anywhere. That's what they're there for. They do that with chocolate in general. That's why it's there. It's there so people will be tempted by it.
Yeah. It's there to make you buy it. Like,
I didn't jump from 69 to 70. I was on 70 to begin with. Just by the way, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm on the same level as Peter Almond. I'd like to be above Peter Almond on subscribe thing.
What are you at?
70, I think.
Incidentally, that sentiment is returned if you're not subscribed to me. My link's in the chat. My link's in the description.
You can subscribe to me, because why not?
You don't make videos. You just do dead-air streams.
Oh, we're going to go there now.
See, in the same sense, come on, folks. I mean, you got to subscribe to You got to subscribe to Scotty. I mean, come on. He's got the exact same amount of viewer or subscribers that I do, and I'm a dash cam.
And I don't just live stream, I make content.
Live streams are content. Here's a question then. Are live streams content? There you go.
I can't even comment because if I were to say no, I live stream more than I do videos, and if I were to say yes, then I would have to explain how live streaming is creating, and so yeah, I pass.
There, that's
I do
settled.
find that
More or less a podcast.
Right,
Which
well,
counts
I
as, would a podcast count as content creating? This is a podcast pretty much, isn't it?
I don't know. My experience is that live streaming is 10 times freaking easier than making a video, but I think that's just unique to me because I can't fucking see anything.
No, I find it easier as well.
I don't know.
I guess I've got it.
I don't know if it's content or not.
I guess I got it the easiest. I document.
Yeah, you just stick a camera on and just let it go. That's pretty much what you do.
Hey.
Anyway, people are fucking stupid. Don't buy Easter eggs if you don't want to buy them, and yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
If you eat 6 in one day, then that's your fault.
There you greedy cunts.
Right.
I highly believe a lot of my viewers are folks like Viper who wonder why we're driving on the right side of the road.
It's the wrong side of the road.
Good enough for us.
It's always an argument. Like
Oh, 71 now. Peter, I'm above you now. Thank you, Viper, for the sub. There you go.
Hey, Viper,
Good
while
job,
you're
Viper.
there, why don't you go over to mine?
Viper.
Damn it,
if
Viper,
feel
you
like coming
ruined
to
it
mine,
for
yeah.
me. No. Congratulations, mate.
You can sub to Peter Almond as well if you want to, just to level it, but still. Mother barred from knowing what daughter's gender dysphoria due to. After knowing about daughter's gender dysphoria due to her religious views. I don't like the idea of this. And the ICOR has restricted a mother from being told about her daughter's gender dysmorphia because of her religious views. And the girl,
No. This sounds like a cunt, Scotty. I think we have a cunt in the article.
yeah, we have a cunt on the stream as well. It's me, but yeah.
Opinionated Gulf City cunt Scotsman.
What a mouthful.
Yeah, it's deliberately made long. No one calls me that though, so it's fine.
Or just cunt for short.
Actually, no one calls me that. It's still opinionated Scotsman to most people. No.
Except me.
The young girl who was in foster care does not want her mother to know about her struggles with her sexuality, gender identity. She has repeatedly told social workers that she is concerned about her mother's reaction and feared that she would disown her. Well, don't tell her then, but you don't need a fucking. I don't think you need a court fucking mandated thing for that.
Well, if your mum didn't know before, she's going to know now.
Exactly. She must know because I would going through all this shit. Just don't tell her then. Don't speak to her. If you don't like her, just don't speak to her then.
Mm-hmm.
But I want attention. I need attention because that's what all this shit is fucking attention. Attention, attention, attention. Give me more of it.
Obviously, I don't know if she was an abusive mother or whatever. I don't know why she's in foster care, but the fact of the matter is, like, if she doesn't like her mother, just don't speak to your mother. Simple as that. Live on, move on, live your life.
Well, the thing is that this calls for basically saying, because my mom's religious, she's not going to like my transition, and therefore, blah, against religion. And it's like, no, that's not how you handle things. Little immature child, that is not how you handle things.
Little nigga is banter, there's no problems. It's just a joke.
Your face is a joke.
The girl who cannot be identified and is referred in the court proceedings as only as G said that she had spoken with her mother about her friends being gay. Mother responded. His other response was to restate her religious views and her disapproval of such choices. Okay. Council Social Services bosses with responsibility for G's care do not want to inform her mother and have asked the High Court judge to consider what information they are obliged to give her.
Which country is this?
I don't know.
Hold on. Okay,
Actually,
I don't recall.
It has the UK coat of arms.
Because you know what? I could only see one motive for this, and that is if she's decided she wants to transition and the parents want to make that decision for her, but they don't want to inform the biological mother and they want to get around that. That would be why she's doing this.
Ooh, look at all the pretty flashing lights.
You know what I mean? Like, I betcha she wants to do some kind of transitioning. The mother would probably block it because when they're in foster care, you still need permission to do major changes to their body. So I betcha if she blocks her mother from being able to make any kind of opinion on this or any kind of decision, the foster parents and her can do whatever they want without the parents' consent. I betcha that's what this is.
Anyway, other news.
Analysing the evidence and legal arguments, a private hearing in the family division of the High Court in London, so yes, in England. Hello, Cryptic.
Hi, Cryptic. Hi, Cryptic.
Cryptic.
And the penis-loving Asian.
Wow.
Who's not Japanese, funnily enough.
So, a question. I don't recall the article saying, does it say what mom's religious views are? Is she Christian? Is she Jewish? Is she Muslim?
I assume it would be Christian because they're not going to write a hit piece about this about Muslims, are they? Let's be brutally honest here. See, Cryptic loves his penis. I don't know if he loves other people's penises or just his own penis, but he says he loves penis anyway.
By the way, side note, Crappy Slayer, if you were in the chat, a bed bugger burned.
Says, I've grown attached to it, take it everywhere I go.
You almost have to love it, don't you, Crip? You are kind of attached to it. Very attached.
Is Lil Nigger asking Cryptic if he has a black penis?
I think he is. I think either that or he's saying he loves black, but he's asking if Cryptic loves black penis.
Ooh, that's pretty.
What, black penis? Okay.
After analysing the evidence and legal arguments at a private hearing in the family division of the High Court in London, Judge Mrs. Justice Fucknose said, a written ruling that G is able to make her own decisions and that her wishes need not to be overwritten. Well, if she's old enough to make her own decisions, then why is she in foster care then? You shouldn't be in foster care if you're old enough to make your own decisions.
Pretty much. Clown court.
That's a good point, Mysterious Unknown Box. Cryptic, you missed the penis hat.
Yeah, you did. She said evidence also suggested the girl who had self-harmed with a razor and was experiencing difficulties at school might be exposed to harm if information was given to her mother against her own wishes. So basically they're doing it for her then, but they're also claiming that she's old enough to make her own decisions. I don't get that. That makes no sense.
Not supposed to make sense. It's a clown court.
Anyway, yeah, that made no fucking sense at all. Anyway, here we go. Some Peter's neck of the woods.
Go
That'd
on,
be
let's have a
funny.
look.
Come on, Daily Mail. You can do
Come on, Daily Mail. Come on. Come
That's a
on.
good boy.
I believe in you.
I
Students demand censor to stop insensitive articles appearing in their university newspaper.
I did what,
Oh,
Noel?
Jesus
Student
Christ.
Student bosses at the University of Manchester have demanded articles by their student newspaper be vetted by a sensitivity reader. How in the fuck are these people ever supposed to cope in the real world? Like, seriously.
Everybody has to be sensitive now, don't you know?
Do you want me,
I mean,
do you want me to read this article about Manchester in my Manc accent?
no. Either way. Hello, Blind Press.
Hey, Blind Press.
Hello,
yeah,
Blind Press.
I suppose you're right. It's Blind Girl Stream on in a bit. I best save my voice for every other article on that.
Exactly, because I can't fucking read it.
Yeah, I'll just send you all my rejects, Blind Girl. I'll send all the ones I can't get up to. Like, I don't manage to get to.
Cut out the middleman, Scotsman. Just send them to me.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Sarah
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Khan, the University of Manchester Student Union Liberation and Access Officer, so that such an appointment would ensure funding for the publication in the future. During the Students' Union Senate on Thursday, she said that the publication should ask people for their permission to be written about. Well, so you want to write about literally anything, you have to ask their permission then. If I wanted to do a fucking one on like,
Sounds like it.
if I wanted to do one on like
Retarded.
someone who's dead, would I have to ask their permission then?
Yes.
If they're fucking dead, I mean, like, what kind of?
That's retarded.
Well, that might be insensitive to write about the dead, you know? The dead don't like to be written about.
One's with Hitler.
And Hitler has rights too.
Yeah, I'll send it to Bear, then I'll just
Yeah,
complain that
far
I've
right.
read them. I'll send it to Bear, then just complain that I've read them first. That's usually what I do. Like, I got to it first, you dick.
But you wouldn't be able to do that if you fucking sent him them.
No, I still do that.
Probably.
Ever the stereotype of the whinging Scot, eh?
Yeah, it gives me validation.
Yeah.
Hitler would enjoy my KFC if he wasn't vegan. The fuck? That's a bit random there, little nigga. She explained that being written about could result in psychological distress. It puts
Oh,
people in
jeez.
risk of being harassed, especially women. Of course it fucking does.
Her face
Yeah, what the
was
fuck is
so damn smug. Can I just want to smack the bitch?
What's up
Looks
with
like
her
fucking Drunken Uncle's fucking sister. That's Drunken Uncle's sister. That's what that is. It's not even just the eyebrows, Tom. It's the whole fucking face.
Yeah. If ever a face reflected how little cock she gets.
Like, fucking, that's the face of a fucking. That's a died.
Someone's trying to trace and I got it in
Potato head.
Neil. You know Neil from The Young Ones.
I meant Neil from the In-Betweeners. I was like, no.
She kind of looks like somebody should be yelling, "What is going on here?" Breakfast.
Yeah, Drunken Uncle's retarded sister. That's what this is. I've decided now.
That is an insult to retarded people, sir.
Who are particularly targeted with death threats and rape threats for social media. Oh, fuck off. Extra type. That's been disproven many fucking times. Fucking lunatic.
The thing is, if you put out a stupid article or you say something stupid online, I'm sorry, but you're going to get backlash. I mean, you know, you put it out there, it's going to come back at you.
Yeah. See, to be honest, me doing shit like this be classed as harassment to her. Basically, by her logic, I'm harassing her right now.
Top of Gulf City, the only cock she'll ever get is her cousin's. Fuck.
Oh,
Shots
I want to
fired.
disavow, but I'm not gonna.
I won't.
Ding 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 ding.
Was that when we racist?
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah. I'll disavow Blind Girl
Just for shits and giggles.
for my own sake. I'm already in fit ice as it is.
That's a good move. You should always disavow anything I'm about to say.
I'll disavow everything you say on your stream. There we go. Within the next hour. Yeah.
Pretty much.
There were so many opposed to Mrs. Khan's views. To Miss Khan's views when we stay Miss Khan as well. Unless you get forced into a marriage. We should have said that. Oh well. Including the paper's deputy editor, Amy White, who told The Sun the introduction of sensitive rewritten infringes on the
disavow yourself.
infringes on the Mancunians' independence, which is protected. On the Mancunians' independence, which is protected by student law.
Student union's bylaws.
Yeah, well, this is. I was getting there.
Yeah, words are kind of hard sometimes.
Yeah, words are hard, I agree. Ironically, there you cut out, which is quite funny.
Speaking is difficult.
Sounds about right. I didn't get my router yet, so.
Still stealing the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, still. It was
Wi-Fi
supposed to be here
leech.
Friday, and it didn't show up, so it's probably going to show up Monday, so I'm just going to keep breaking the law until then.
Well, we've probably already broken the law numerous times on this stream anyway, so I think you should be fine.
Maybe in your country.
All right.
Don't go. I said this to Shocker before. Don't go waving your First Amendment. Well, it's not First Amendment for you, is it? But don't go
we don't have
waving
a
your
First
free
Amendment.
speech
There you go. Well,
around.
Blind Girl's my favourite male Canadian. There you go. I just broke the law in your country now. Yeah.
Technically, yes, you misgendered me, you god damn it. It's illegal. I feel personally violated. Fuck you up.
Miss Khan also called for the student newspaper to implement a 45% quota of journalists who come from Black, Asian, and ethnic minority backgrounds to reflect the student population. Doesn't reflect the national population, that though, does it? National population is only 15% or something like that of non-whites. So,
how do they they like to force mathematical equality equations into hiring procedures? Like, what the fuck?
it's just to look good. It's not for scale. It's not.
We are mathematically equal. There are 45% Mexicans here, so we will have 3 Mexicans recruited. And if they don't want to work here, hire them anyways.
We don't believe this is malicious or intentional. This stems from a lack of diversity in the team, a lack of training and education, she said.
A lack
remember
of fucking life.
Yeah, she must spend her whole
lack of brain.
That girl needs a dick.
She must spend her whole fucking life doing this shit. She must think. Life must just be evolved around this.
Yeah, well, you know, if I feel this way, everybody must feel this way too.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm special, and all of my special things I say must be validated by special enforcement by everybody else. I am Snowflake, hear me roar.
It's special.
I am
Snowflake, hear me roar.
I disavow you, bro.
I am Snow, hear me roar.
I remember voting down the Mancunian will continue funding and run independently for the next 3 years. plus kid did. Look at these fucking cocks. They look,
Hello. Look at me.
fucking look at them.
Japan.
You can just tell by the look of them they're fucking cunts. Look at me, I'm fucking amazing. But you're not.
Hi, my name is Cunt. Nice to meet you. Are you
Diversity
two
of
also, in fact, a cunt?
Diversity of superficial features, not ways of thinking. That'll be the Hitler's spirit child will engage in world domination. Can't disagree, as I guess.
Equality of opportunity. Best system we got.
Is it bad to eat of life? Maybe I could have sworn it was Popeyes. What? Yeah, blind girl. Mysterious unknown box at blind girl special.
I am all kinds of special. I'm just dripping with the special. All the special. Hear me roar.
Hey, Scotty, can you go back up to that
Bud.
picture with those three guys?
Okay, there you go.
That is the position those three guys takes when they're bent over the table and their boyfriend's walking up behind them.
Only.
Come here, bitch. Go, bitch, go.
Scan made headlines last year for leader vote the clapping. The university would be replaced with jazz hands. Clapping that. He said clapping could cause issues with those with autism, sensory issues, or deafness. It's also exclusionary to those with no arms, though, isn't it? You're excluding
Yeah,
them,
but the
aren't you?
problem is now with everybody and their hands flapping everywhere like that, that'll cause issues with epileptics. So good work, assholes.
Yeah, that snapping will trigger my son, too.
It's not snapping, they're just doing jazz hands.
Okay, yeah, that would totally fuck him up.
You expect to go, I fabulous.
Even though they're already saying they're changing it to, and I said that they changed clapping so that people with autism wouldn't freak out about it, but
It
really,
actually makes it worse, like so much worse. Yeah, I'm gonna flap just like you, incoherently in your face. That's not gonna set my son off. No, not at all.
see, they claim to be experts about everything. They clearly aren't.
Fucking retard. Wouldn't know autism if it hit you in the face, you dumb cunts.
Instead, it would be replaced with jazz hands, the British Sign Language for clapping and cheers. Well, using sign language like that, you're excluding blind people then, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay.
Regardless of what you do, you're going to exclude somebody, so why even bother
The
anymore?
next logical step is to ban laughing at comedy clubs. And it would sound something like that.
Yeah, fuck these people.
Yeah.
Sorry, they've been given way too much power.
Well, clearly she has it because she just lost her thing. She got voted down.
Yay! There is a god. You know what the sad thing is that deaf people, nor blind people, nor autistic people try to implement these changes. It's everybody else that doesn't have the problem that makes people stop clapping.
Ah, little nigga, what did I do?
Like, I don't think an autistic kid comes in like you're clapping offends me. Please stop clapping.
Yeah, she's always, there's always someone getting offended on behalf of someone else, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean,
Anyway, Florida man
technically-
accused of killing two. Eating man, I know Monkey already covered this, but I'm going to cover it anyway. I found it before he did, so. Florida man accused of killing two. Eating man's face, believed he was half dog, half man, doctor says.
Ooh, sounds like a rough
So he's a
time.
furry.
Yeah, kind of. A former college student accused of fatally killing a husband and wife in their Florida home and gnawing on a man's face believed he was half dog, half man. A forensic psychologist said in the mental health report.
Woof, bitch.
Oh, come
I
on.
despair. I really do. I'm also going for a cigarette. I'll see you in a second.
Take your time, honey.
So you're a black furry, little nigga. Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. That's really good to know.
Yeah, otherkin strike. I guess it wouldn't be a furry, yeah, it would be otherkin, wouldn't it?
There a simple word for crazy might also do.
Dick. Austin Haroff, 22, has been charged with killing Stevens III, 59, and his wife, Michelle Miscon. If their husband and wife, why do they have different names?
Because you don't
the home in Martin
have to
County.
take the person's name.
I didn't know that. On the 15th of August 2016, investigators said during the attacks, he bit Stevens in his face and making growling sounds. The couple was beating and stabbed during the bizarre attack in their garage. The fact that Mr. Aroff insisted it was just in inviting the male victim in the presence of police officers, in spite of being shot and being tased and receiving multiple kicks to the head, suggests Mr. as actively psychotic.
Oh, but like, Jesus Christ. Seriously, I despair of fucking human condition at the moment.
Yeah, just shoot him. Yeah, fuck this planet. 3 tries to fucking post that. You fuck YouTube moderation. Yeah, fuck YouTube as well. Fuck YouTube. My channel's not going to be big enough to get monetized anyway, so fuck it. I may as well just.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can I identify myself as half insane, half retarded, and altogether not right in the head? Green Thunder, yes you can. And he was after he's like Dr. Philip Resnick of the University Hospital of Cleveland wrote in a report released this week in Martin County Sheriff's Attorney Office, State Attorney Office. Resnick, a 38-page report. It was unlikely that drug-induced psychosis led to this attack. Investigators believe Harrow had been off a synthetic drug, but a toxicological, the fuck that says, report by the FBI found he was in, and he had no designer drugs in his system and only trace amounts of marijuana. The report cited National Office Attorney Nella King, in which he said evaluation confirms that Austin could not perform the requisite attention to commit these crimes due to his severe mental illness. Austin was undergoing a psychotic event at this time and did not know his conduct was wrong. Even if he did, fuck him, lock him up. If it was that bad, he shouldn't be allowed out there. If he's that bad for his own safety and clearly the safety of fucking others, he shouldn't be allowed out.
Kind of like a dog, put him in a kennel.
Put him in a fucking cage. Members of Harrow's family recalled the suspect acting strangely before the attacks and believing that he was invisible. Harrow's father told Redneck,
I'm invisible.
Viper, you're very cute, just admit it. We all know Viper's cute.
I'm saying nothing because I end up getting blamed for everything.
Okay, most people know Viper is cute. I have not seen this firsthand.
Well, you've not seen any of us firsthand, so.
There you go. I do not trust your claims, sir. Not unless I see you with my own eyes.
I'm back, fuckers.
Okay.
Yes, you are, Viper.
I know his father told Ridnick that he'd been diagnosed as bipolar and that he'd had severe bouts of depression. Well, get fucking treated then.
Yeah.
As when you have bipolar, you can be like fucking 1 minute you can be fucking absolutely fucking insane and be off the fucking walls, and the next minute you can be depressed as fuck.
No, that's not the way it works, Scotsman.
Okay, I guess sometimes it is, yes.
It's not minute to minute.
No, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's not minute to minute. There are periods of making.
That's what I was saying.
I'm speaking as someone with bipolar. It can be periods. It's not just minute to minute. It can be like days of mania, followed by like weeks of depression.
Oh, that sounds trippy.
Yeah. It's not like 1 minute, because that's not bipolar. That's schizophrenia. Almost.
Schizophrenia is when you hallucinate and things like that, and that's
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Ex-girlfriend of mine's schizophrenic.
There's a winner.
And the proof that Peter is schizophrenic is that that ex-girlfriend and him were the same person.
I know I was attorney preparing an insanity defence for this 4th of November trial. Hannah was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, burglary of a dwelling with assault, battery while armed and attempted first-degree murder with a weapon and attacking and injuring the couple's neighbour, Jeffrey Fisher. Oh yeah, fuck this guy. Hopefully he never gets released again. Anyway, shilling time.
Watch my stream in 15 minutes.
Is the thing up? Is it?
Yeah, it's up.
Do you want me to grab... Scotsman, do you want me to grab the link?
I've got it.
All right. Also, I do have to slightly correct something in your description. My Twitch channel I've now changed the name. It's now Mank Pete. So.
Son of a bitch, Peter! Seriously?
Yeah.
I mean, I have to change my freaking.
You don't have to.
Notepad
You
thing?
don't have to. You don't have to look it up anymore, or you don't have to look it up. You're still following him.
Yeah. You.
Okay. No.
still-
I'm more irritated that all of my description is saved in a notepad, and now I gotta edit the fucker.
Yeah, I have to do the same thing now. Thanks, Peter.
But yeah, it's there in the chat. Mank Pete.
Anyway, any questions from the chat as well? Questions.
And yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow. Also, I have installed Streamlabs OBS onto my tablet, so with a bit of luck, I should soon be able to do some IRL streams. Who knows?
I tried to do OBS, but my laptop's shit and doesn't work it. Thank you, Mercedes, and unbox for selling the Streamlabs. Yeah, where could I get some hoes? Well, red light districts, I assume. I mean, it's got to exist in Florida somewhere. You got a big coast, there might be a lot of beaches. I don't know if the harbour thing's a common thing in America, but I know it is over here anyway.
I'm just looking at the way niggers spelt hose there, so you can pick up a decent hoe at home base or any garden centre, really.
All right, guys, I'm going to boogie. I got to call my wife.
Okay, no worries.
All right.
I'll see y'all over there.
See you later, honey.
See you now.
Bye.
Problem is, Mercedes, on unbox, I am skint.
Alright.
I am poor right now. I cannot afford to do that. I would do that if I would have the money. I do not have the money right now.
I'm a broke bastard too. I get it.
Big, guys, please send money to Scotsman and Blind Girl.
Scotsman promises not to spend it all on Buckfast.
Or Ironbro.
Or a pedicure.
Or a pedicure.
Why are we getting a pedicure for him?
Nah.
So okay, I'm poor, but at
Like
least
to
I have
look
nice.
sharp, I guess.
I'm poor, but at least I have nice feet. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
I do also have to have a quick giggle and laugh at Reason Vision, who's still in the chat. Yes, you did try and talk to me on my rerun stream earlier.
No worries, we're serious on them. But to be honest, I'm just happy people actually come here. To be honest, this is just like and tweet the stream out, just chill out in Discords. I'm happy enough people doing that. To be honest. Anyway, Britt, you haven't shielded yourself. Britt, you haven't shielded yourself.
Oh shit! Sorry. Just a sec.
It's in the description. I think your YouTube and your Twitch is in there.
It's alright. So I'm trying to trace my computer keeps fucking up. Yep, I'm in the description bar. Let me just. Does not want to.
Well, Nick, I told you your bagpipes broke on the way to Florida. They got stolen by Mexicans, like I said.
There's
Not
my
blame the Mexicans.
Twitch. And here comes my YouTube. Shit.
Here comes the aeroplane.
Meow.
Okay, my computer's been a cunt. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't want to work. Bastard.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, please, babe, because my computer's not moving.
It's running slowly. Check, see what you've got running in the background. Might be slowing it down.
No, I've only got your. Oh, wait, yes, I have. Sorry.
Yeah, that'll be what's slowing it down.
Sorry.
Was it a game?
No, it's Viber.
Well, it's there in the chat anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, of course, Mexico would say that they wouldn't want the blame for it, would they? Think about
As
it.
is, as is my YouTube channel. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Give me a minute before I get the link. Anyway, come sit over here. If you want more of me,
Peter, I'm not editing my description until tomorrow.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll just mention it again in the shilling.
Also, I should mention right now that I've got a new schedule now. These streams will be every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday on at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. GMT, 5 p.m. EST. I think, yeah.
And I've concreted my schedule now. It's going to be Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I'm going to be streaming over on Twitch, and I'm aiming to get at least one video out a week from now on.
Oh.
I might start doing videos as well, but I'm going to need to learn to use editing software.
Sorry, the end of that sentence was just noise, Brit.
Editing software.
There might be a stream tomorrow. It will just be some random bullshit drunk stream. Don't expect anything serious.
Bullshit drunk streams. Drunk streams are so awesome.
It's pretty much just be an open invite fucking bullshit stream. Basically, that's what it'll be.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching, you bunch of cunts. Don't piss on the shower curtain.